Hello and welcome to MFAC Coaching. I'm so glad you are here. This week I'm going to do a spread based on the TV show Friends, and I'll tell you why in the rest of the video. But if you have any interest in seeing what I do with some stickers to create a spread, then I encourage you to stick around. This is my Erin Condren life planner in the horizontal, always have to think, horizontal layout. And I've been using this all year for my MFAC coaching business. So that's this channel, that is Patreon, that is any idea I have towards life coaching. And the way I've used it has kind of changed throughout the year, but my spreads, I attempt them to be both functional and then, of course, aesthetically pleasing. So to that goal, I guess, I'm going to start with some washi, and then I will add some boxes where I need them and some design, and we'll go from there. So we'll see how this goes. I'm doing a Friends spread this month because this is my birthday month, and I am turning 40 this month, believe it or not. I barely believe it myself. And one of the things that I am thankful for as I have grown in my life is for laughter. So really, really appreciate and really appreciative of laughter and things, of course, that make me laugh, of which the TV show Friends is one of those things. Now, if you don't find it funny, that's okay. When I was going to just, I cannot talk. All right, let's try again. Friends, the last 4 seasons of Friends came out in my college years. So Friends will always have a special place in my heart because I would have people over to see the last episodes because my roommate of all 4 years and I were together. So when the girls on the show were we're getting married and moving out and having to deal with that, we weren't getting married, but we were moving on to different parts of our lives, and it just felt very poignant and very perfect. And yeah, so, and it was just, so the show just will always have a special place in my heart, even as I know in some ways it did not age beautifully. There's some things about like Chandler's homophobia that's not really as funny. Maybe it never really was funny, and that's okay. You know, the show itself also was ahead of its time in other ways, and the biggest thing is things do not have to be perfect for you to love them. So I will recognize the many flaws that the TV show has and still choose to love it. And the other reason that I am doing a theme, this particular theme, a Friends theme spread, is because it is kind of basic in that sense of, who doesn't love Friends, right? Like, again, you might be the person who doesn't love Friends, and that's okay. But a lot of people really, really love the TV show. And so lots of people think of it as kind of basic, like pumpkin spice lattes are kind of basic. But let's be honest, here's my pumpkin spice latte. I love pumpkin spice latte. And so what I have come to learn about myself is there was a time where I was almost afraid to allow myself to love those things that other people, and it wasn't that I didn't love them. I would love them, but I wouldn't be very vocal about it. And while in one sense that's fine, like you don't have to vocally share, you don't have to be very loud about who and what you love and why, but I just also don't want to be ashamed by those things anymore. Like, okay, so I love some basic things. Like, I've just grown to learn to be okay with that. And so for that reason, I'm going to lean into the Friends spread for this month. I also really love polka dots, and these polka dots are just so cute, and for some reason just really said birthday to me. So that's why we're gonna start with some polka dots at the top and on the side, just because I wanted the festive fun. All right, there we go. So there is just some festive fun at the top and along the side. There's really no other reason for that other than it was fun. But I thought I would go ahead and put this Friends at the top here. These stickers I actually bought off Amazon. There's a whole set of them they were on sale for like $5.98, something like that. If they're still there, I will link them below so that anybody else who wants could get them. And now that I think about it, this wasn't intentional, but I think maybe the polka dots were like the little dots in between made me think of them. So maybe there's something on my unconscious, subconscious level where I wasn't thinking about that, but look at that, it's super cute. All right, then if you've ever seen Friends, you know that they had this picture frame covering the peephole so they could look through it. My roommate and I had that same setup when we were in college, so I love this. I think it is super cute. Just gonna try and center it. Easier said than done. All right, that might lift up a little, and that's okay. Super cute. And I'm okay that it covered up the 14th. I know that the day after the 13th is the 14th, so that does not bother me. I then have some boxes of these are stickers that I bought online, and I will link to those. This was an Etsy shop. And the only other thing that I need, of course, are boxes on every day. And then one long box somewhere for kind of an idea dump. So what I'm trying to do is actually post on Instagram every day. One of these days, I'm going to get to that. I have not done it yet. So I'm not great at the promotion of this channel, but I'm working on it. I will someday potentially be better at that. We'll see. But here is a long box. And so I'm just going to put this long box in this corner. And there, that's going to be space for my kind of brain dump that I always need every week in this planner. And then not entirely sure how I want to put these on here. I hate to like cover up Veterans Day, but I know it's Veterans Day. So I'm thinking something kind of like this would be super cute. And then that would still give me space to put boxes on each day. So that we're gonna put those down and we'll go from there. So a part of adulthood I have found, adulthood, oh, I guess I have to own that at 40, huh? Is really self-acceptance. And I feel like I am still working on that, but I'm getting there. And one step of that for me has really been to start to own and claim for myself those things that I love. And so you're going to see a lot of that throughout the month. Each monthly spread is going to be based on something that I love. So I have the whole month planned out. I'm super excited about that. This one says, they don't know that we know they know we know. They don't know that we know that they know that we know. And I always think of them pointing to Joey and telling to him that he can't say anything. And he's like, if I wanted to. And I just, oh, so funny. I think that's also one of the reasons that I love Friends is that particularly Phoebe really knows and accepts herself in a way that I aspire to. She really, I think here is like Phoebe's quote, oh, I wish I could, but I don't want to. And I just, as rude as that can sound, I love it. And I want to get to that point where I can just be honest and say, I'm really sorry, but that's not something I want to do. You know, there are times where that would be an appropriate thing to say. And so I just really love that Phoebe feels comfortable to say such a thing. And I just, yeah, I want to live into that, to just really being honest with myself and with my friends around me. And to recognize that that is easier, really is easier said than done. Now you're going to see on these stickers that I am cutting the edges. I took the most inexpensive route, and she sent, or Etsy shop sent, a sheet of stickers that were uncut because it was more inexpensive that way. So it is not that the Etsy shop did a poor job with the cutting. It's that it was just cheaper if I did the cutting myself. All right. And this, of course, says, I'll be there for you. And this one says Central Perk. And this is the We Were on a Break. Oh, Ross. I remember reading something. He had a really, the actor who played Ross had a really hard time with that particular storyline. He really didn't believe in the beginning that it was something that Ross would do. And so by the end, like, he really, like, himself had bought into this, like, we were on a break thing. And he was like, no, really, it wasn't anything he had done wrong. Which I think is really funny. Trying to decide what angle to put it at. There we go. Oh my gosh. So cute. So much fun. So if you have time, if you have a moment, I would love to hear what things you love. Like particularly if there's something that seems kind of basic that you've been not necessarily ashamed to admit that you like or care about, but if there is something that fits that category, I definitely want to hear about it. Definitely want to hear if there is like that basic thing that you don't necessarily want everyone to know that you love, but that you in fact know that you do love for sure. I want to hear all about it. I want to see if there's a slightly bigger sticker in that color. That's better for the space, I feel. Now I'm gonna want something. I did grab just a few birthday stickers because it is my birthday that I'm doing this for, so I was afraid there might be little spaces like that where I might want something to cover. Perfect. No one will ever know that that box isn't complete. The world will never know. Let's see, and then we could do a pink box for here. So I'm just gonna put boxes on each day, and I'm gonna call it a day that way. Let's see. Have some yellow boxes in here. This rainbow sticker book I actually just found at the grocery outlet. A friend of mine let me know that it was there, so I snatched it up right quick. So if that interests you, if you have a grocery outlet in your area, you might want to see if that is available. Because they're like $6.99, I think, which is an amazing price. And I'm just being picky and trying to figure out what color I want to put. Like I want to do the same progression down the side, but with different boxes. Maybe that's what I want to do. The little things, no one's even going to notice, but I would notice. And so now I want to do these things. All right. And then we'll do a pink one. I'm very tempted to like overlap in the box, but I know that eventually that's not what I would want. There we go. And then gold. I think I can do a gold one here. Maybe another cupcake, ice cream, cheers. Maybe this, I think this present. That's a fun one with the color, love it. And then we'll go back to this one for one more yellow. We can do a smaller one. One of these arrows should be good. And this isn't actually a day, so maybe I'll just go ahead and put this here. So now that I think about it, I didn't actually need that, but that's all right. So there's my finished product. So you can see it is fairly simple in the sense that it's functional. So you have a box for each day. So hopefully I'll remember what I'm going to post on Instagram, which will hopefully inspire me to post on Instagram. Got a place for a brain dump so I can write down any ideas that come up for the week. And then I have the inspiration. I have the friends. So this is super fun for me. And of course, if I need more space, I can write along the edges anywhere else or add boxes if need be. So I have other friend stickers if I really feel the need to fill any of these spaces in, but I really enjoy it as it is, and I would love to hear what you think. So put in the comments what it is, like if you had to create a spread based on something that you really enjoy, you're really grateful for, and that you, I don't know, that helps talk about your history, let me know what it would be. And thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking around, and have a great week. Bye.